Not every single second.
Do you have a hatchet on you? You still got your hatchet?
I do.
You're gonna need that. That's the reason why I asked you.
I
I'm
need
gonna
to get all
chop the
my
head of
stuff
this.
back. What did I do with my armor? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I need to take this. All my stuff needs to belong in my chest. I bet you're getting annoyed anyways.
That's so smart. I'm gonna end up doing that myself, like what you just did. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make myself a chest right now to do that. That's so smart.
Now I'm starting to get into a habit of closing these doors now. It used to be annoying.
But you understand why it's so important now.
Yep.
I would say that you done real good about making these materials, because when I first started, I used to, if you ever mess up and you was to hit the triangle to craft, all you have to do is take everything out of that crafting station and it'll immediately stop, so you don't lose all your resources. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You just have to take the trigger, put the cursor over the stuff and pull the trigger and pull it all off of the table, and it'll stop crafting immediately. So that's a good little safety feature. They don't mess up.
I'm gonna take those potions when we go fight that boss.
Yeah, well, it's just an elk. It ain't much. He ain't that hard to kill. He's got a little bit of HP. But I was gonna give you some Salivera so you'd have something to heal with.
Yep. Got my
Take that
armor in
lobster too.
there. I already have my lobster.
And
like
once I get this, we can leave if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
Let's see. Let me fill up my water tank here real quick.
You left the door open.
I must have missed the. I thought I got it when I went out. Sorry. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'll put this chest up later.
I'm gonna meet you outside. Need to get my torch out. I guess I'll replace it with my arrow since we probably won't be using my bow anymore.
Yeah, you can put your bow. You don't need that stuff. You shouldn't have anything on you except for like those potions and your sword.
Didn't mean to do that, sorry.
It's alright. You can put all that stuff here in your locker.
Do you need me to take out my little two-handed weapon things?
Yeah, you don't even need that stuff no more. You can put that in this locker too. And when something happens and you fill this locker up, you can stack one on top of it. I'll show you how to do that. Not that hard to do. It's real hard to get it real square, but it don't matter.
Okay.
I'm just kind of watching what you're doing. It's fun.
How
much do you weigh right now?
I weigh 44.
I weigh quite a bit more than you, but that's okay. We're going to be getting some exotic meat here.
I'll be the one that carries more stuff. Hold on, I'm getting a drink. Okay.
Yeah, just remember now, you've only got 10 uses in that canteen. You have to fill it up by putting it in your radio menu.
It's full.
You don't need 2 torches either. Oh, you've only got 1, sorry. I'll pull mine out with you. We're gonna run. We're gonna mostly run here. Try not to fight nothing, so we don't lose any HP or time.
On the road again. On the road again.
Can you see me? Making sure you're behind me.
I'll tell you if I get lost. I don't know how we get split up. It's pretty weird. Usually I'm on top of you. Sometimes I'll lag and you'll like disappear for a second and go somewhere else, and it's weird.
Oh, yeah. Good job. crippled. So there's gonna be a tiger up here on the left. We're gonna have to fight him because he will follow us till the end of the day, and he's pretty tough too.
I got to get someone on you. Someone on you.
Oop.
I got your back.
I like the way you talk. That was funny. So it sounded like we was playing Fortnite. I suck at Fortnite. I tried. I just never could do nothing with it.
And that's why there's a playground mode.
Yeah, I need to get back in it. You're right. Right here he is.
Sorry, sir. I wasn't paying attention.
Alright.
GG.
We don't worry about skinning him. He's small fish. We're after big fish.
Sounds like we're playing fishing simulator.
I'm so excited. This was so worth buying.
For me and you.
Mm-hmm. I just wished I could get you the DLC for this sword. I have to pay attention to when it breaks on you so I can fix it.
Oh. Well, my sword... Hold on. My sword has barely even been used, it says. Barely.
Yeah, mine either. It's good and lasting. I think it looks really super cool. This sword's cool.
I wonder if that dude has finished his little town thing. Yeah.
I don't know. We can go by over there and see if you want to. You know what? I was over there yesterday and I didn't see nothing. If we could kill that small elephant right there, that would give us some raw hide, but I'm afraid the mother would get alarmed and she would maul us to death.
I'd like to kill one so I can have the head of it so I can put it on the wall behind my bed.
We're not quite strong enough yet to kill elephants, but the baby ones we can, but we're getting there. I don't think I'm gonna
make it up there.
Yeah, you will. Just hit X. I'm gonna take on this tiger if he comes. Nope, he ain't gonna bother us.
I'm almost there. There I am. Where are you?
Right here, right here, right here, behind you. There you go. We're gonna jump right through here.
On the road again? On the road again?
I think you'll really like. There's a whole. We'll go to the place where I like to I like to build. We can build anywhere. I'm just. Oh shit! I forgot. We can't get through here.
I got a trophy. Wolves behind the border.
Damn. We can't get through here. This dude has sealed the wall up. We're gonna have to go the long way. My fault. I didn't know this was here. Damn.
Why would he do that?
Because he's an asshole. That's exactly why.
Did his mother not love him a lot?
It's alright. It's not that far out of the way. You got your sandstone mask, right? You got your sand mask?
Yeah.
You should always have that on you.
The male version looks pretty cool. Cooler than the
Egyptian? Tell me you got that Egyptian mask.
Yeah, I do. You want a screenshot?
Okay. No, I don't want a screenshot. I just needed to know that you had it was all because we're getting ready to go somewhere that we're gonna have to have it because we have to go the long way around. Alright. Alright, this is gonna be fun right here. Come on, we're gonna jump. Follow me around through here.
Wow,
When you get to the end, just jump in the water. Just jump straight off into the water.
This reminds me of a Stranger Things. What's it called? Episode. He's about to jump into the water, but a girl saves him. You'll have.
I've seen all those Stranger Things, but I forgot. We're not too far out of the way, but it does suck that he did that.
When's the last time you watched Netflix?
It's been a long time. I pay for it every month, but I don't use it. Let's see, Tyler. I wonder if we could climb. I doubt we could. We don't have enough grit to climb. We could get through that gap right there. See the trees right there in that gap?
I think.
To the right. Up there. See the big black wall that goes all the way around? See that gap?
I don't really see, I'll just follow you and I might be able to see it.
Well, I'm pointed straight at the gap. See that
Oh,
big
there it
black
is.
gap up there? Yeah, that's the high country on the other side of that wall, but we have to go all the way around.
I wonder if he just was like, I'm gonna troll people and build right there so they can't get by.
Yeah, that's about what he done.
That's like me and you building right across where the final boss is in this game so nobody can beat the game on this server.
Yeah, we would already be in the high country if he hadn't done that.
On the road again, on the road again. Shouldn't be too long.
Ain't no way we can get across that. We're gonna have to just keep going like we're going
Why do I
here.
randomly keep on picking up meat, spoiled meat?
Oh, because you're not picking it up. There's a timer on how long meat lasts, and when it spoils, it turns into that. We use that to grow seeds with. That's why it does that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's use this dude's elevator right here. I think we can climb up here and use the elevator.
What a lucky day.
What a lucky day. You stay down there just a second till the elevator gets here. Ooh, I run out of stamina. See if you can pull that chain and then you have to jump back down or it'll squash you. Hit triangle. Pull.
What? We can't. I can't do it. It won't let me.
I know, I noticed that.
I think you go right
I don't
there.
understand. I don't understand why it's doing that, because we should be able to use that elevator.
Is there a glitch going on, or? I'm there. I'm on top of it.
Here. Just push the square button and see. Yeah. Watch out. Now there's the elevator's coming down. Now pull it again.
I did. I pulled it 2 times. Is it gonna come down?
It went back up. That's alright. I'll get it. Just hang on. I'm here now. I can stand no more of that falling. I don't know how we're going to get on that platform.
Gotta heal up.
Somebody's up there keeping it from coming down. Fuck it. We'll just go on around. There's no point.
What a great troller people are in these days.
Did you get a journey step that said you rode an elevator?
Yeah.
Good. You're leveling up every second. We may have to kill this guy. Yep, we're gonna kill him.
Come here, boy.
This is another good place for us to come and get thralls. We'll eventually get into that, but for right now, let's just keep going up to the high country. We're not quite ready for thralls.
I wonder what people think for a kid. Well, I guess you could say kid playing this game.
Sure, I hope that rhino don't come. Please don't come, rhino. Please don't come. Please don't come. We're not strong enough to kill that rhino. Run.
Bo Jackson running down the 50-yard line. Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's see here. How do I want to handle this? I really don't want to go through this NPC village because we're going to have to fight everything. Ooh. Can't jump down there. We'll take fall damage. Well, no we won't. Shouldn't take much. I didn't take no fall damage. You shouldn't either. Jump down to this next bridge. If we can stay up here, we'll just kind of shimmy our way through.
The lag almost made me jump off.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this game's horrible for lag. They gotta fix that.
You lagged right there on my screen.
Uh-oh. There's no way to go down there. I think we're stuck. The only way to do this is to jump on this wall right here and ride it down.
Oh,
Just
hell.
remember to hit the X button once you jump. There you go. Good job, man. That was perfect.
Ease. I do that with ease, man. No,
Good.
I actually don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do. Don't act like that. We're just gonna shimmy around the corner right here, and hopefully we don't see nobody.
Skin on skin on my teeth that I made that. No joke.
Well, I know. I've had those episodes too. I felt like you might
somebody
have.
shot an arrow or something. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, the NPCs has probably detected us, but we'll be okay. We're gonna run right here.
At least he didn't hit me. I saw something white go across my screen and go to my foot, but it didn't hit.
Let's see here. I'm confused. Hold on. We need to be up there on that walkway. How do we get there? They fixed this. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this guy. Where's he at? Is he behind us?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here he is.
Come here, boy. Sandwich her.
Good job. Good job. Let's see what all she's got on her. Here, we'll do this. You need to do this. Let's run, and I'll give you this orb. We'll throw this orb together, and we'll get another journey step. So, do you remember I was telling you about mounts, where you're going to be able to ride stuff in the game?
Yeah.
Right here is where you're going to have to come to. It's not in the patch yet, but they're going to patch it in. Don't hit this guy. He's an NPC. You have to come. Well, come back out here with that scorpion, so it don't hit him. I don't want to mess him up. In case. Watch out.
Whoa.
It's okay. Alright. These things got several attacks. Anyways, you just come up and interact with him.
Come to me. You have nothing to fear of me, human. I am simply lonely as I await my return to the misty lands.
That's gonna be, he's the god of the mountains, of all animals. He'll have a religion. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking for sure. Look how long his neck is.
No wonder why his ears look like bunny ears.
Alright, we're getting close now, pal. We're not far.
Oh,
Just need to run. Oh, that's okay. I'm coming back to you. Oh, I got a scorpion all over me here.
Are we gonna go fight a boss?
He stood no chance whatsoever. We're just going to keep walking up this valley right here.
On the road again. On the road again.
If you don't mind, follow me up this hill right here. We're going to go get some brimstone real quick. We're going to get about 200 apiece, about 400.
Is after you. That lag again. Please don't that lag again. On my screen, I wasn't doing no damage to him.
I'm on Wi-Fi too.
This game, I don't know what's up with it. It's messing with my Wi-Fi or something. On Fortnite,
It's just buggy.
On Fortnite,
It's buggy.
I don't lag, but here and there. But on this game, I'm lagging like here and there and here.
It's the game. It's nothing to do with you, pal. It's the game. It's all buggy.
I don't think that's even a word here and there and there and here.
We're gonna go get a little bit of brimstone so we can make steel. I'll teach you how to do that. We have to kill a bunch of animals, and that's all right.
I'm surprised nobody's joined the party. You said your friends haven't joined the party. Is it on
I'm
private?
offline. Yeah, it's private. I have to be invited. I always set mine to private. I don't like random assholes coming in my games.
You're very cool, Uncle. Did I
I appreciate that. Couple of times. It makes me feel real good. That brings me to tears, honestly, when you say that. It means a lot when your nephew thinks you're cool.
Grandpa's pretty cool too. He wears Jordans.
Since we're... Yeah, I know. That's awesome, man. I'm buying a pair of Jordans. Since we're talking about that, I ain't gonna get sentimental, but I did want to say one little small thing to you. I feel sometimes that I'm a little harder on you than I should be, and I'm sorry. I always think of you just like an adult. I talk to you like an adult. Like we was trying to...
That's how the real world is, anyways.
Well, what I mean is when, like, I was trying to get you to figure out those crafting menus, I think I was a little tougher on you than probably what I should have been, but anyways. Alright, stop. put your sandstorm mask on right here, because we're going to go down here and mine, and this has got nitrous oxide. Yeah. Did you bring a pick? If you didn't, I've got one.
Oh, I did not.
I don't have one either. We need 5. Alright, we're going to have to look around for some supplies. You need 5 branches and 15 rocks. So we're going to have to find some rocks on the ground. Right here, some. Just start picking up rocks till you get 15 of them. And then we can go in our crafting menu and craft right up here where I'm at. Did you get 15 of them?
I think I did.
Alright, go in your crafting menu and craft you a rock pick.
You mean a stone hatchet? I mean a stone.
No, the pick. Stone pick. Ooh. Jesus. I let him sneak up on me. He deals poison, so be careful. Jump back. There you go. That deals poison.
Come here.
Good job.
Anyways, like I was saying, you're kind of preparing me for the real world. Life is tough, isn't it?
That's a son of a bitch, Tyler. I'm telling you. People shit all over you. I'm just being honest with you. They will do anything they can to get something up on you. Now listen, there's going to be rock noses in this water, so we got to be careful. You'll know when they're there because they jump up on you. But what we're after is this right here. We're after the brimstone. It won't take long to get it. I've already got 75 on me. We should be coming up on a rock nose. That's a rock nose right there. Good job. You go ahead. Yeah, mine it all the way till it stops giving you stuff. Even after it falls, it'll still give you. I got them. What's your stamina? When you hear those drums, that means that something's in pursuit of you. We ain't gonna get a great deal of this, but I'm gonna get probably several hundred of these. I got him. Go ahead, keep mining. I got him.
2 on you, 2 on you.
Good job. Dang, dude, we look like professionals. How much do you have?
Of what? Brimstone or?
Yeah, brimstone.
I've got 200 and 115. One stack and 115.
Let's keep mining here just a little bit further. I want to try to get a couple hundred apiece, or several hundred.
There's 3 up
3?
there. Yeah, they went underground.
Oh, okay.
Do I mine these too? These trees?
Yeah. Only thing those do is gives you like branches.
What on me? No, you did not. Thank you.
How much damage did you take? Much?
A little bit. Not a lot.
Use your pickaxe. You get more with your pick.
Oh, what am I doing?
It's alright. You can mine it with the axe, but you just get more with the right tool.
One on me, one on me.
Let's see what I can drop here. Now don't get completely carried away there. Tell me how much weight you've got on now, because
I've got 57.
go ahead and get you a couple more of these nodes real quick. I'll stand guard. I'm not going to get no more because I'm in the 80 percentile, 83 percentile.
I might be able to carry some.
We're gonna be carrying exotic flesh with us, and I want that more than I do this. We can come get this easy.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3
Here.
full stacks and 80.
Pick these up and tell me if it changes much. Tell me what your weight is now. Go ahead and pick the other two up.
My weight is 84.
You went to 84 from 60?
Yeah. That's because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks of it and 80.
Alright, drop 3 of them back to me because you're too heavy. I'm only 64%. Okay. That's good. We're good.
74.
Alright, you're slightly lighter than I am. We don't want to mess with that rhino. Let's go over back this way if you don't mind. Definitely don't want to mess with the rhino. You can take your mask off here in just a minute.
You know what's pretty funny? In Fortnite, there was this rare skin that came. Well, not rare. I mean, people that played back in when what's it called?
Season 1?
No, it's that holiday when you give out eggs. I keep on forgetting. Easter.
Easter?
Yeah, they came out with the Easter skin. It's pretty rare, and it came out today. I bet everybody that has it, that bought it back in the day, are like, what the frick, Epic? Why would you bring that skin back? So basically,
you can take your sandstorm mask off.
It's not even rare anymore. That means all the noobs can buy it, and people that think that they. So I mean, it's pretty funny. I was actually.
It's a $20 skin.
Yeah, I was kind of laughing when they brought it back.
Alright, so this is where I like to build when I go into the high country.
Hold on,
this
give me
is
a minute. I'm getting something to drink. Okay.
You need to probably fill your water canteen back up. Put it in your radial menu so you can fill it up in the water down here.
It's been used like just a smidge.
I really don't want to take both of these bears on, but I think together we can take them on. We can try. They're tough. Let's see if we can get one and then the other one.
Which one are we doing? The one on the left or the right?
Let that cub come walking down the hill first before you get too far ahead of us here. Let's see if he'll come down the hill. Alright, back up. That's fine. That's one at a time's good. Alright, we're far enough. Take him on him. Now when he stands up on his back paws, you gotta get out of the way. Good job. That's fine. I'm out of stamina too. Alright, well, let me go ahead and see what he can give us here. I don't remember a bear pelt. We'll give it up.
The cub is up there on the hill.
Yeah, we'll take him too. He'll take one shot. He's easy to get. He's looking for his mom that's dead.
Can I get it this time?
Yeah, sure. While we're standing here for just a second, give me one sec. I gotta get something off of the shelf, but I was going to tell you, if you look back down the hill at the water, I usually like to build over there on the left-hand side. This has got a lot of resources. We'll go down here and check it out, and we'll be looking for the elk god, of course.
Something. This is where you built on your solo place, somewhere around in this area.
It's just down the hill on the left-hand side of the lake is where I like to where I build. I just stumbled on this place, but there's a lot of resources, and it's kind of in between the cold and the warm. It's not a bad place to be, but we can build wherever you want to, but we can't go up in the snow right now. We don't have no fur armor.
How much did it take to build them? A lot of materials.
How much? What?
Mama's bear, Daddy bear is down there on the water.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this other bear. We'll take that.
2 people build bases right beside each other. I bet that was annoying.
That might be what we end up doing and just trying to connect them. Alright, here he comes.
He's on you, he's on you. I discovered rivers.
I'm out of stamina, that's why I'm backing up.
I'm out of stamina. I'm coming back in.
Me too.
I can't see. I'm gonna have to get my torch out.
You don't have to worry about sandstorms up here, but you do have to worry about... Uh-oh. Can you carry some of this?
Yeah.
Also, I want you to take one of these and throw it. You have to put it in your radial menu. Take that and put that orb in your radial menu, please.
I think I've already did this, if I'm not mistaken. I threw the black one on top of the blue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. My fault. You don't have to worry about the orb then. I need a drink of water. You want to fill your water up while we're here?
It's full. Imagine waking up and having a big window and just looking outside, just seeing each one of us stare at each other. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, we can build right here, or we can. This is where I like to. This is my spot. I like to build here, or we can go.
I don't really want to build
over
here because there's people over there, and I'd rather build like far away from the population. If you know what I mean.
All right. All right. Well, you get to pick where we're gonna build. We can go back up this way.
I don't want to pick where I want to. I don't want to pick because I don't know all the good spots. I'm just saying I don't want to build right beside people. It's gonna get annoying.
All right. We'll come over here and see what you think about this then, because I'd like to not build down here so we'll have these iron resources, but we can build up on the hill over here. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
There's still population right in front of us. They could probably take all of our loot. I mean, not loot, but stuff like iron and stuff.
Well, that's why we're going to put it in chests and lock it up. Anybody could steal it. I mean, whether we got neighbors or not. But what do you think about?
I lost you. I'm right behind you. Right behind you.
What do you think about building up here on this hill right in here? Putting a big round base.
Is that the only spot that you're thinking of?
Well, we need to wait till it's daytime. You can't really tell nothing. Let's go up here to this temple real quick and go ahead and get another Moshcon, and we'll come back and it's hard to see in the night. Let's see, is this where we want to be? I can't remember. I don't think it is. I think we need to go around to the next side. Or no? Maybe it is. No, it is. I'm sorry. I don't know much about this area. It's all going to look about the same. This right here might be a good place to build at the King's Niche. I mean, other than people going to fight the boss, there's not going to be any traffic through here.
I'd kind of like to build on a little hill, if you know what I mean.
Let's see, I can't figure out where we need to go.
Hungry?
We should be going
No,
up a
I'm
hill.
hungry. I'm hungry. Don't need food on me. Crap.
Here.
I have some lobster.
Yeah.
I'll eat that.
How many of them aloe vera things have you used?
They're still thin. Haven't used one.
Okay. I don't know how to get up there. I forgot. If it was daylight, I could tell. I mean, this right here would be an ideal place to build because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody going to be coming through this part of the map. There's no reason for them to. But
Can we get on high ground?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. It's up over here. Here's a little knoll up here.
It's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. It's a lot of resources right here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to worry about wood. Right here, you've even got some rock. Oh God, I've got wolves. I've got wolves.
I can see. This one onto your. Oh God, I'm out.
You may have to adjust the on your game. He's eating me up. Good job. Alright, let's stay right here just a minute. As you can see, there's already like a wooden, like a circular pattern that's laid out with these walls.
Would you ever think about building on the water? And I lost you again.
I'm right here where we were standing.
Do you think about maybe we could build on the water or something?
Yeah, if you want to do that, we have to go.
We can build on. That'd be pretty fun.
You mean waterfalls?
Yeah.
There's no dams, but there's a waterfall. Let's go back down this way. Well, there's only one way to find out. This right here would be pretty cool to build on too. This is up high.
That's a lot of space with it right there. We could connect our homes.
This right here is plenty big. We could, you know, look. You got all this right here.
Is there any balconies
close
you can make in this game?
Well, you can form it and then put fence around it. Yeah, you can make a balcony. I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, what about up there?
Well, that's the circle of stone up there. You can't build on NPC territory.
But you can do it where we can't get it on the other side over here.
This is going to be a high traffic area right here. We need to go up here and get this emoticon. I was going to get one back there, but I never could remember where to go to get it. Let's go check the water out, and then you can kind of see what and all's here and what's going on.
I think our outfits look pretty good.
Interact with that.
I got it.
Okay. There should be some wolves here.
I think I lost you.
I'm just down the hill. Right here. I hear a wolf behind me. It's okay.
There's something down on that hill. I think that's a emote, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a note. It's not an emote, it's a note. We still need to interact with it though.
Okay, I got it. Unknown emote.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We can check.
Quick, if you don't mind.
Yep, I'm gonna protect you while you got your menu open.
Which one is it? No, that's
not that one. I believe it's not comb hair. Woo.
It's not surrender. I don't know which one it is.
I know which one it is. It's this one. It's cheer. See, like they're cheering. It's the one that they're showing.
I don't see where cheer is.
Huh. Well, maybe it's not cheer.
We look like total noobs. What's bicep and by mitra? If I said that right. Are those emotes? Bicep and by mitra?
Yeah. It's called Emir. They pronounce it Emir. I don't know which one it is, Tyler.
Alright, let's get on.
We can walk down here to the water. The person that I'm looking for is down here anyways. You know, let me think for a second. Yeah, I saw somebody take and they built a fort. They put all these blocks down and they built a fort right here, and they built it off of this cliff and it went outwards towards the river. I seen that. Maybe it was the next tier down. I believe it was. Yeah, they built it in the next section down. Sorry.
Oh, there you are. I was about to say I lost you for a second.
I think the dude built it down here. That's not the elk god. We're looking for elk, but we're looking for one that's got a big old rack of horns that looks different. He built right in here.
Some nice land, isn't it?
Yeah, man. If you see somewhere you want to build, we'll throw a block down so we can claim it. But there should be... Here he is. This is what we're after. We want to chop this guy's head off. You won't have to do it twice. We'll have to kill him and wait for him to respawn. We'll mess around while we're waiting for him to respawn. It won't take long. I'll let you do it first, and then I'll do it. Get out of the way.
Whoa. I need to regen.
I took too much damage.
He's on me.
I'm out of stamina. He's on me. He's actually a boss.
Very weak boss.
Yeah. Alright, pull out your axe and chop him up.
Hold on, I don't have it equipped. Hold on, give me a second.
While you're doing that, I'm going to be getting a campfire together so we won't lose.
Oh, I'm over encumbered.
No, your axe, not your, don't skin him. Oh, he's already disappeared. You waited too long. You gotta have that stuff in your menu, honey. We'll have to wait till he reappears.
I thought you meant you wanted
I should have
to
chopped.
skin him with my knife.
No, we're gonna chop him up. We want his head. We have to wait on him to
I need you, I'm over encumbered.
How did you get on? Oh, did you already skin him?
I think I have, I'm not sure. Drop some stuff and see if anything's worth it.
Yeah, this is all good stuff right here. We might end up having
to do, or did I mess up, or what did I do wrong? I also got some bear pellet, I think.
I'm over encumbered now. Let's look through what all we got.
Well, I'm 72. I guess I can hold a little bit more.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to because I'm 123, and we need to chop him up. We need to build a chest and hide it somewhere and put some stuff in it. Take this. That's not what I wanted to do. Take this. Tell me what that does to you.
What, you want me to hold the fur?
Well, yeah, pick it up. Be sure you got it in your inventory. Tell me what your weight is now.
My weight is 87.
Alright, take this other stack.
I think that says 93. Can't really see it.
Alright, take this one. It should put you about 97. Take that too. We're going to build a chest real quick while we're standing here with our fingers in our ass. Won't take but a minute. Need 400 wood. Alright, let's chop 2 of these trees down right here. Help me chop the trees down. You're going to get over encumbered, but it's okay. Just keep chopping until we get... How many you got?
I've got 100 stack, and I've also got another 10.
Alright, go ahead and get to where you got 200 total wood. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. It's okay. Alright, that's alright. Bring your wood over here to me and let me have it. I'm gonna build 2 chests real quick.
I guess
let me get some fiber together real quick.
Still over encumbered. What is it? Is it that? No. Is it that? Yeah, it's that.
Oh shit. I need more.
You need more wood?
No, I need more plant fibers. I'm trying to build 2 chests so we can store some of this stuff in it. We can come back and get it.
Plant fiber? I forgot where. How do you get plant fiber?
Just to get it from the bush.
I'll go look for some.
I need 4 more. Right here, right here it is.
I got a lot. Here. I'll drop you some.
If this works, we can put these 2 chests on these 2. Let's see. This should work. Okay, what you got there? Nothing. Was there anything in there? I couldn't see nothing. Oh, I don't need that. That's okay. You're alright. Now, I'm gonna put... see if this will work. Alright, stand out of the way just a second. Let me get over here where I can kind of hide these. But basically, we're making claim here.
As long as they're locked, nobody can get in.
What?
Right?
Oh crap, I need... Will you go get some more rock? I need about 30 pieces of rock with your pickaxe if you don't care.
Rock. Yeah, I'll go get some. I'm coming.
You're alright, I'm not rushing you.
On the road again, on the road again. Here, I'm right behind you. I'll put it over here. Please don't say it glitched. That'd be horrible.
No, I got it. I'm just building one more slab to put this on. It's not a real big deal if we don't make it back up here to get this stuff, but I felt like that we need to keep we need to get a balance of brimstone and a balance of fur.
Thought I
And
had
we
my
can
bow and
leave
arrow
it.
on me. I was gonna try to see what's over there at that base. On top of it. I guess I don't. What's in your chest? Oh. I'll put the rest of my beer.
Be sure you lock it, and how you lock it is hold down the square button and then pull it towards the lock. Pull your cursor down to the lock or over, whichever direction it is on your screen. But we
See
can.
what's in there. I don't have any of those.
Are we going to explore around up here for a little while? Because if we are, I'm going to. I'm gonna put all these resources in there. I want to come back and get them before we leave,
You
though.
want to put my hide back in there too?
Sure. Sure. We don't need this though.
Oh, I accidentally carried some more of the hide from the base on accident. Whoopsies. I'm golden.
Let me finish up with this real quick and then we'll leave. Yeah. I know where they are. It's near my favorite spot, but I wanted to explore a little bit, and we need Somebody put a campfire down. You know what they were doing? Same thing that we were doing. Probably farming the boss here. Trying to get the head and get fur and everything. We're going to be getting exotic flesh, so we're going to need this. But we'll use that. Alright, let's go back over here this time. We want to chop him up with an axe.
Okay,
Both of us is going to have to do it. Let's see if we can find him. He usually respawns pretty quick.
Think I might have lost you.
To your right, down the hill towards the water. I wish it had a nameplate over your head. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
I get lost so easily, doesn't make any sense.
Well, this sucks. He's not going to respawn as quick as I thought he would.
My fault.
It's okay. We got what we come after. We can go around and be looking for another one. I just wanted to chop his daggum head off so we could get that.
I think somebody built on it, which is the sucky part.
Let's see. I'm coming back to you there.
That's the sucky part.
Somebody built under it. It looks like, yeah. Or they're starting to put a foundation down. It looks like.
I'm gonna see if it's possible for us to build on there. Imagine.
Where did you go?
I'm going to the waterfall. Imagine looking down and seeing somebody just right there. It'd be pretty funny. I don't think we can build on it.
Sure you can. We don't want to. He's already claimed that land underneath it. I don't know if that's decayed or what. I'm gonna jump down here and take a look.
Yeah, he put a bedroll over here, up here. Man. Where are you? I'm at the waterfall.
I'm down below the waterfall. I was just looking around. I'm climbing up now. I think I can make it. I hope. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'll make it. I don't think I am gonna make it. Oh, I'm gonna get so close. Shit.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
If I would have just had another little bit of stamina, I would have climbed that. I'm coming up on top, don't worry. I'm just looking to see if he's spawned back in. Are you still on top?
I'm right behind you.
Oh. Well, we're not going to be able to go much further north here. We're going to run into snow, and then it'll start eating at our health. Yeah, there's some wolves.
Take one of them. Oh, you cannot do it. No, sir.
I'm out of stamina.
No, I'm about to die. Yep, I'm died.
Did you die?
Yep. Before I did, I was trying to eat and got me.
Shit, honey. Well, I'm up here by myself with all this stuff. I can't carry all of it. Should have put a bedroll down. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think that you'd die to a wolf.
I didn't either. He hit me 2 times before I was trying to heal. He got me.
Don't you keep your aloe vera in your radial menu?
Yeah, but I lag at the end of it, so I mean...
Well, when you die, it lags. That's the way the game does for killing. Alright, I'm gonna pull my bracelet off and I'll meet you back at the house. We'll have to walk all the way back up here. Maybe by the time we do that, this help god will respawn. I'll be right there. I'm just trying to see if I can bring some of this stuff. I'm gonna bring it all with me since I'm gonna die.
My fault.
No, it ain't. It's alright. Don't worry about that.
I guess.
Yeah, you gotta hit a couple times and then, like, roll. Get back or something. Let me grab something. I'll be right back. What time you gotta go to bed?
I'm not sure. I guess whenever you get off, I will.
I'm gonna be up all night.
Oh.
Are you gonna get off now?
No.
Okay, good. We don't have to go back up there. There's nothing really to go back up there for.
Just got on about an hour ago. It wouldn't make much sense to get off. I really think this armor looks pretty cool.
I would like to go back up there though and get that kill.
Okay.
Would you walk back up there with me?
I will. Since I died, I'll
What?
have to.
Where'd you spawn at?
I'm outside.
Well, I'm going to do something with this leather first here before we leave. I got to put all this stuff up.
Did I lose everything? Oh my god, I lost everything.
How did you lose everything?
Oh,
You
wait,
should
no,
spawn...
I forgot I put it in the chest up there.
No, I brought it back. It's all here now. Let me look at something for just a second, and then we'll leave.
Can you get this dude to follow us? Maybe he can give us a little bit of protection.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take that nice armor set and lose it.
Oh, good point. Poor person.
Yeah, hang on just a minute. Let me look about here what I'm doing.
I'm gonna go
And
check
then we'll
on
go.
Jimmy.
You like Jimmy, don't you?
Imagine if his name was Jimmy, that would be even hilarious. Even more funnier. I should probably text him and be like, is your name Jimmy? Yeah. Oh. I really think he stole our stuff. I feel like he did steal it. He has a lot of chests in there.
Well, I meant to tell you, when you logged off the other day, I think it was Sunday, you got off, and I stayed around for a little while before I found that new base. And these kids come around and they were looking at our stuff, but I couldn't tell who they were. They were trying to get in our plant stuff.
Did you catch where they were going?
They went towards that new base. That's what helped me find that, but I lost them. I didn't track them very far.
We're gonna have to look out for those people, aren't we?
Yep,
Oh, Jimmy,
but I believe those are the
home?
culprits.
Jimmy, is that you? Are you in there? No, Jimmy isn't home.
Why do you call him Jimmy?
Just a name I gave him. I don't even think he even gets online anymore, dude. He hasn't been on for 3 days. 4 maybe.
I like how you reason through stuff. It's fun.
Jimmy must have been like, nah, I don't like this server. I'm getting off of it. Oh, my cat's waking up. I guess I'm being too loud.
I don't know how you could be too loud. I can hear you fine, and it's not very loud.
Here, let me move my mic closer. Can you hear me any better?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. You don't have to change it. For me, because I can't talk much louder than I'm talking.
I've been broadcasting here and I've had 2 people, 1 person left. I still have somebody else still watching. Don't know who it is though.
Maybe they heard my heartfelt speech that I gave.
Would you like to tell them about? Would you like to tell them about your NASCAR experiences?
What do you mean?
About you working on the pit team?
Oh, I've had many lives. That's just one of. I've done that for 13 years.
You was in a movie. It was pretty cool.
They filmed Talladega Nights when we was in Talladega for the spring race. And Will Ferrell is exactly the same in person as he is in the movies. He's no different. He's a very eccentric person.
I always like listening to your stories. They're really interesting. I don't think I've ever told you that.
No, I don't think so either. That's the first time I ever heard you say that. I don't know which ones I told you and which ones I didn't. There's a lot of stuff happen on the road.
Tell me about that one time you got a ticket on the road for speeding or something. When I was
I got a ticket. I got a ticket on the 10 just coming out of San Bernardino headed back towards Los Angeles, and we was in a van, left the racetrack, was coming from Fontana, California through San Bernardino, and it's an 18 passenger van, and the HOV lane out there, you got to have more than, I think it's 4 people, I don't know, but I think if you got 4 people in a car, you can use the HOV lane. Well, I got a ticket because I put 2 wheels on a solid line and entered, and he pulled me over and he asked me where I was from. He said, "Where are you from, Forrest Gump? Alabama?" I said, "No, North Carolina."
Run like the wind.
He wrote me a... Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do something.
On the road, I guess, so you can tell me about some more stories. I bet he was country too, man. Wasn't he?
No, he thought I was country. He's making fun of my accent.
Probably make fun of mine when I was younger. I had a really bad country accent, if you remember. I still do, I think.
Yours is not as bad as mine.
I really don't think if I didn't know you, I'm pretty sure if I talked to you, wouldn't think that you was from the country.
Oh,
Mom and
really?
Papa don't have a country voice either. Are you
There's
inside
country as buttermilk, as they always say. Let me look for a second here. Alright, let's go back up there and try to kill the Elk King again so we can chop his head off for the journey steps.
On the road again, on the road again.
This is a good story. We was coming back from Chicago. We left Juliet, Illinois was where we was at. And we went to Chicago O'Hare. I was sick. No, I am wrong. It was not Chicago. It was leaving Loudon, New Hampshire.
What's going on, Chris? Are you a magician or something? You're floating in the air.
You was floating in the air on my screen.
Anyways, finish your story.
It wasn't Chicagoland. It was in New Hampshire. We was coming back from New Hampshire, and we went to the airport in Manchester, and I was sick as a dog. Had the flu, I guess. I don't know. And we got on the plane. We were coming on in the plane. They've got a monitor that you can see where you're at, like a GPS. And the airplane was in the air, and we hit some turbulences, and I got sick. And I opened the vomit bag up, and I was sitting behind this couple, and I was puking my guts up, man. And she was getting sick, and the odor from it, and you could tell she was getting sick, and they was covering their nose, and I was heaving.
I lost you.
I'm at the top of the hill.
There you are, okay. Go on.
We got back to Raleigh, Durham International, and
This guy behind
my
you.
boss called me, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna work tomorrow." I was like, "No, I'm not working tomorrow." And he's like, "Yeah, we're working tomorrow, and you're expected to be there." I went to work the next day and still was sick. I had vomited all night, drunk probably like 2 gallons of Gatorade. Not exaggerating. I mean, I drank Gatorade as much as I could.
I don't like Gatorade that much. I used to.
Well,
I used to play Little League. No, wait.
I've learned since then that Pedialyte's better than Gatorade. I learned that in medical school, but... Oh, there's another one.
Come on, man. My aim is like doo-doo, man. It's horrible. Anyways, go on.
I usually try to lock on to them.
Hold on, let me get my torch out.
We're going to have to fight a tiger soon.
Alright, what would you say?
I went to work the next day and was at the shop, and I had this big 50-gallon trash can. I was dragging it around with me, just heaving in it, man. I heaved. Ended up having to go to the doctor. They wanted to put me in the hospital because I was so dehydrated and I wouldn't go. There's that stupid tiger.
Okay.
I don't know why we're going this way. We need to go back this way. It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
And what happened after that?
I made it. I made it that time. I remember one time we were getting ready to go to, let me think just a second so I can tell the facts correct. We were headed, I know exactly where we were going. We were going to we were going to Daytona for a tire test. Goodyear had changed the stamps on the tire tread, the depth of it, and the Chevrolet teams were going to test at that time. Ooh. And we had the car set up on the surface plate and had sitting on it. I believe we've killed every animal in the area. We're gonna jump down right here. I hope you don't die. Try to find a good cliff to go down. Right here would be an ideal spot. We're gonna do the whole cliff driving thing. Anyways, we were getting ready to leave. We had the car on the surface plate and had it up on elephant boxes and had strings run down both sides of it, squaring the rear end up and finishing up a few things. I was working on some anodive, actually, changing some A-frames and some spindles off, and was just looking at different things and the angle and the pitch on it. And was up on elephant box and had it scotched and was getting ready to put a jack underneath it and let it down on the ground so we could load it. And the old boy that was there, I can't remember who he was off the top of my head, but anyways, he took the scotch out from underneath it and forgot that it was scotched and leaned against the car a little bit and it pushed it off. Yeah, tore the whole right side off of it and had to immediately start tearing the fab, took it to the fab shop and had them tearing the door off of it. They tore it all the way up to the greenhouse and had to like up to the A, B, and C pillar on it. Tore the whole door, the fender, the quarter panel, all the way to the back bumper off. Had to put a new side on it before we could leave.
I bet you hated that day, didn't you?
It was a lot of work for nothing. I don't know why we done what we done. We're in the same spot. I'm not paying attention to what we're doing.
Pit crew sometimes can be horrible.
Can be horrible. It's a strenuous job. It's a lot harder than it looks. I was on pit road one time again in Loudon. I was jacking that time, and Casey Mears in the 41 target car kept. He was 2 spots below us. In his approach, he would come in right in the corner of our pit box and just about run over the back of me every single time. And on one occasion, he clipped me, and so I got up and we finished it with the pit stop. Of course, we were late getting out or whatever, but then one of his crew members come down and said, Casey said he was sorry that he hit you. And I said, I'll tell you what. I said, he hits me one more time or gets even close to me, and I said, I will take this jack and ram it into the side of the car as he goes by. I'll die trying.
Tell me that time about you guys getting into a fight. Like they came down, you guys were fighting.
Oh, that was in Phoenix. That was with Ryan Newman. That's when he was driving the all-tail car. I was out there with P.J. Jones. P.J. was a washed-up driver. He's riding his daddy's coattail. Parnelli Jones was who his daddy was. But anyways, we was out there. And we were on the racetrack making laps. It was qualifying runs for qualify. And next thing we know, we hear the spotters say that we was wadded up. And 12 car had run into the side of us. And so we were getting ready to get the car in and get it up on jack stands and start going over it and see what all was bent. Next thing I know, there's about 15 people, all tail uniforms, coming right down where our garage was at and went to shoving and pushing and hollering. They didn't even know what was going on. and old boy, we used to call him Bird, and he's a big old tall beanpole looking guy. He picked up a wrench and he wrapped it upside of the head of that dude and laid him out like a bear rug right there on the ground in the garage, and there it went. Fish went to flying and kicking.
You were in it too, wasn't you?
It was on television.
You could
Skirmish
probably find
was.
it on YouTube if I'm not mistaken.
Try to pull shirt off of you, try to pull it up over your head, anything dirty like that. There's a lot goes on. Big skirmish. So I've got all kinds of them. The hard part's just remembering them.
I always find your stories interesting.
I remember one time we went to Indianapolis, was up there, and we run pretty good with Ward Burton, and yeah, Ward Burton was driving. It was one of the only good runs that the 4-car ever had. I think they finished like in the top 8, and we got tore down after the race, and there was a bad thunderstorm in the area. It didn't hinder the race, but after the fact, we went to the airport, and Larry was biting at the nails, wanting to leave. Captain Tom was the pilot, and they had a Citation 5 jet, 13 passenger plane, some private jet, and
was that expensive?
Probably $5 million aircraft, I'm sure. It might be about right. I'm not real sure what they run, but it's millions of dollars for one. Anyhow, they sold it to Food City when they finally went out. Captain Tom told Larry, he said, no, he said, we're not leaving in this storm. He said, we'll die. And Larry said, come on, Tom, I think we can make it. So they pitched around there for a little while and finally decided to leave. And Kenny Schrader was driving the 25 Budweiser car then for Roush, and they had finished decent, and they got tore down. But anyways, they were at the airport, and they was in a Beechcraft. It was like I think it was a Beechcraft 150 twin prop plane. They went off the end, and the pilot started screaming on the radio that he needed to make an approach, a return approach. The weather was too bad. And Tom was telling Larry about this. He's like, you know, the 25 is wanting to come back. He said, we can't make it. We can't get off the runway. And they ended up clearing us. We got out and went off the end of the runway in the plane, and the wings started vibrating so hard. I can't even, like, stress to you how much vibration. It was going to the right, to the left. It was dropping. It was slamming. The plane was, and we was all on. Yeah, I was freaking out. Freaking thought we was gonna die. And I remember that it hit so hard that it ended up hurting my back. We hit, like, it just slammed. That's the best way to explain it to you. It just slammed in the air. And we got back to Abingdon, and Chris Carrier got off of the plane, and he went and got down on the ground and kissed it. And never will forget that. And I remember another time we were coming back from Vegas. Had been out there running, and it was back. It's been years ago. It might have been 2003. 2004, something like that. I can't remember the exact.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was before your time. I was out doing this stuff before you was ever alive. But the story went, it was when the Midwest got flooded real bad. When it flooded like all the heartland, and we flew back over top of that weather. And the whole point of the story was that we were in that Citation again, the same plane that I was telling you about in Indy, and we were so high trying to fly over the storm that the altitude of it, the nose of the plane was up and the tail of it was down, and we were flying along. He was trying to get as high as he could to get over top of those thunderstorms. and we had to fly so far out of the way that we nearly ran out of fuel before we landed. We had to fly all the way down to the Texas Panhandle, a little town called Corpus Christi, Texas, was where we had to land. It was the only FBO, fixed base office is what that's called. It was the only airport that was open because of the storms. And I was in the front of the plane at that time. I was riding in the right seat. And usually Zeke Lester always flew in the front, but he didn't fly there this time. Look at me on top of that scorpion. Uh-oh. We got him.
Okay.
I was in the front of the plane, and there's these little like needle gauges that's up on the cockpit of it, and it shows how many pounds of fuel that you have. Well, they had already dropped down into the red, down below the red. They were empty. And Tom was as white as an egg. He was about the color of the egg skin. He knew he was going to run out of gas or fuel, jet fuel. But when we landed and finally got taxied and everything, the old boy that was putting the gas or the fuel in the plane, he measured it, and there was 25 pounds of fuel in each wing. And that's nothing in a plane. 25 pounds of fuel, that's like 4 gallons, 5 gallons of fuel aside. That's...
I've been freaking out.
About died several times. Nothing to be bragging about, I can tell you that.
You got lucky, didn't you?
Good Lord looking after us that night, even if we was a bunch of crazy people.
You were making some good money on the race team, wasn't you?
I think that's the best money I ever made in my life. I was making about $3,000 a week before taxes.
Dang.
But I was getting bonuses, and then we had a set, salary that you got.
Your car wasn't that bad. It didn't do bad, did it?
We done pretty good. We didn't win any cup races, but I won a couple. Well, I shouldn't say that. I won at the Bristol Fall race one year with Carl Edwards, and when I was working at Roush, and I was so excited that I'd won in my hometown, Bristol, Tennessee, or it felt like home. Live an hour from there, but.
I bet Grandpa and Grandma gave a little bit of celebration when you came home, didn't they?
Dad was at the racetrack that night. Mom didn't go, but he went with us. He was there. He saw the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, what did he say after?
Just he's excited and congratulating, and you know how Papa is.
Yeah, he's a good person.
I think it was one of his proud moments to finally see us win a cup race, which we won several that year, but 2008, I believe, was when it was. 2007? 2008, I think it was. Well, where did he go?
I was 2 years old. Did you say 2008?
Yeah, that was the same year that I got laid off from everything I got.
I was 2 years old, man.
That's the reason why I'm not doing it now. I guess I could have went back and done it, but I tried for almost 2 years trying to get a real job again. That was when the economical meltdown happened in the late 2000s.
Real job? You had a real job. Pretty cool.
Well,
job.
I lost the real job. Everybody got laid off.
I forgot what happened. Why did everybody get laid off?
The company folded.
Oh. Does that car still run anymore, or is it out?
Roush runs like hammered dog shit now.
I don't watch NASCAR like I used to.
I don't either. I usually sleep on Sunday now. I don't keep up with it. I don't do it no more. There's no point in keeping up with it.
And I haven't been watching much football lately. Miami Dolphins traded off Landry. Sucks.
I saw that.
Kinda mad over that.
I don't know what their thought pattern was with that.
They're going to get, I don't know, which pick are they getting? 3rd round pick or something? They got multiple. They got multiple. He's on me. I'm about to die. I need to heal. Give me a second, please.
I've almost got him, but I'm out of stamina. That's the worst part.
I'm trying to heal. Man, almost died, Chris. What would you have done?
I don't know, but I think you need to take your bedroll and lay it out right here. This would be an excellent place to lay it out. I'll lay mine with you.
Okay. I'll set it right here.
We'll have to go find some place. Let's take it down to the water. We'll go down to where those chests are at.
Can we put it right here?
Why not put it over there where we're actually got chests?
Alrighty. There any more stories?
Which one you want to hear?
Did you get any more fights or something? Those are always pretty interesting.
Got in a barroom battle one time with Scotty Wimmer. He ran his mouth and got a bunch of people pissed off.
What is barroom?
Then he got under the pool table. We were in a bar, a drinking bar, and he got to running his mouth about, I don't remember now exactly what he was talking about, but he got somebody pretty upset, and they got into an argument, and it led to like an all-out 11-person brawl.
Were you in it?
Yeah, I was in it. I got my eye cut over it, and then he ended up getting under the pool table so that he wouldn't get hit. Pussy.
Yeah, definitely is, man. Who does that?
That's me. That's where I died.
Little Jimmy, if he would have saw this.
I'm gonna put this fur in here real quick so we can continue on. Hopefully the Elk King has respawned and we can chop him up.
Tell me, do you have a story about you getting recognized by somebody?
Oh, well, not
Where
like somebody knew exactly who. I don't know, I'm just right in front of you, I guess. I'm over here, you see me? To your left. Right.
Okay. Like, do you have a story of somebody recognizing you, I guess?
Not recognizing me knowing exactly who I am, but would recognize me for working on a race team and ask me for an autograph. I've done that more than I can ever count. I told this dude one time, he asked me for my autograph, and I said, man, you don't want my autograph. I'm not nobody. And he said, yeah, I do. I said, well, why? He said, 'cause you work for Carl Edwards. I said, yeah. Old horse teeth is what we used to call him. He quit racing. I don't see the Elk King. I don't know where he's at. We'll have to try to find out when it respawns.
Yeah, the driver that drove your car, is he dead now, or is he alive, or I don't know how old he was.
Carl Edwards?
Yeah.
No, he ain't dead. He just retired. He quit racing. Decided he didn't want to do it no more, so he got out.
Probably got tired of being D or something. I don't know.
He drove the Office Depot Ford Taurus.
One behind you, one behind you.
Try not to die to these wolves. I've got 3 of them on me. I'm in trouble. This is not good. How did we get 3 of them on us?
Why are they not on me? I got one. Still one more.
I'm out of stamina.
Out of stamina.
I should be able to finish. Jeez. Alright, everybody just like heal up here.
I don't really have any interesting stories to tell you. Not that kind of person that has a lot of stories.
It's because you don't have much life experience yet.
Did I ever tell you about that one? Did I ever tell you about my best friend left me for a girl? Did I ever tell you about that?
That's happened to all of us. Girls always seem to end up taking your best friend. No, but I like to hear the story. Go ahead, I'm listening.
One I don't really how to start off. I guess I was just really close friends with her. The year before he left me.
Did you like her?
Not really. Can't really say that. But anyways, I was best friends with her. And then the next year, them two started to get close. Well, first she had a crush on this other dude that was like the same height as her, because they were both really tall. They were like the two tallest people in our class. Anyway, so those two had a little thing for each other. Then it stopped. They didn't like each other anymore. So she and my best friend started to get it. So I mean, kind of left me. I mean, hey, whatever. When he and her started getting into a relationship, he kind of left me. Didn't talk to me anymore.
Oh, well, that'll happen more times than you'll ever be able to count. If I was you, I wouldn't be in no hurry to get married.
No, I'm not. I guess whatever floats your boat, I guess.
What do you think about this place over here to build at?
It's not a bad place at all. What about that land over there on the top of that hill?
Take me where you're talking about.
Not really a hill, but this place over here.
Oh, the knoll thing there? Yeah. I haven't really explored up in here a whole lot, at least on this side. Yeah, we could build here. Somebody's hungry.
Thirsty. Where are you? Lost jar.
Right here. Right here I am.
I'm gonna go fill up my tank.
Let's go back up and go up this ridge right here. I'd like to see what's back up in there. Must be going up towards the volcano, but if you fill your water bottle up, you can. Did you fill your little water flask thing, or I don't know what you call it. Christ, what is that called?
Sealed water skin.
Yeah, the water skin. Let's go up in here and see what's shaking.
Dang, that'd be a nice spot to make a house up there.
Up where?
Up on that hill, that mountain. Or right on the top of it. That'd be amazing.
All we have to do is throw all of our points into
grip.
Yep, and get that armor set that adds some grip, and we could probably climb up there. The worst part, or the only part, we could use an elevator to get off of it. We could do that if you want to. Here's a baby pig. What is it? Baby what? These are baby boars.
When I was young, did you ever... I was there about this time, a couple of times I was in the mall and I was extremely young. We was walking around and sometimes I'd be looking at a store. My mom would keep on walking. I don't know why. Anyways, I would usually get lost from her. And I remember
That's happened to me.
I would always freak out like, Mom! Mom! And she would eventually realize that I'm not right beside her, because she always, when I was younger, she would always check where I was. So she would come back running. It'd be pretty funny.
She didn't want to lose her baby. Yeah, that's going to be the taming system, though. You have to find the babies to be able to tame them.
Lost you again.
I'm right over here to your right, between two rocks. Let's go up on top of this hill right here and see what's up. That's the thing I like about this game the most, is you can just explore.
Did you ever play any more of that hunting game?
I never did, no.
Me either.
I never could. Once I killed something, I could never track it down. Oh wow, look up in here.
Good lord.
Somebody's already stole their idea. It is definitely decaying because that thrall is standing on thin air. The Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, they got something going on in there. I can't really tell what it is. They got an altar. I'm gonna die. They got an altar And that's not an altar, that's a wall. I don't really see nothing back in there. I don't know what they're doing.
Smoking marijuana.
Probably making meth. The only other option would be to... I don't have enough grit to get up there. I don't really care what... Just circling back now. It's not anything important. That is a pretty smart little place. It's off the beaten path.
Shucks, I've got to get up and put my my controller on charge. That sucks. I was sitting down.
Your headset's doing good still, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had it for a year now. One or two.
I believe you've had it for maybe 1 year. That's the Turtle Beach headset I bought you, isn't it?
Yep. I was thinking about when I get some moolah here. I'm working at the office. My sister's almost 18, so she'll probably find a job and I can take her job. She gets $100 every time she cleans this office. I'll take
Holy
it from
cow.
her. Yeah.
I'd be doing it too.
There's this, well, I can't. She won't split the money, but whatever. When she turns 18, it'll be mine. Anyways, like I'm saying, I saw these headphones that popular Twitch streamers use. It's like these headphones that have fur inside of them.
Nice.
It's only
Probably open backs.
It's only $100, and it looks really good. There's fur inside. Probably be good for my ears, because my ears turn red and get really hot.
If you'll send me the link to Amazon, we'll look about getting it for you.
You should get one too. They're like fur.
Does it have a mic with it, or is it just headphones?
Just the headphones.
Well, you're gonna talk to her. You'll have to have a boom mic.
I'm talking about when I'm playing like Fortnite or something. Put those on.
Oh.
Not when I'm talking to somebody.
Let's go up here for just a few minutes and see what's going on. We're going up into the cold. We're going to end up starting to... It's going to eat away our health because I don't have no good cold weather.
I still wonder why my other uncle doesn't have nothing to do with me. I don't know what I did to him.
I don't know either.
I don't know. When I was younger, he used to talk to me. Now I haven't heard nothing from him for about 3 years or 4 years now.
Look at this crap. Somebody has filled that in.
That's not really a great spot to build. Not just me. How are you gonna get out? By climbing up. I mean, an elevator, but that's about it.
They've sealed it up for a reason. I don't know why. It's all right.
We're gonna have to head the other way. We're going into the snow biome.
You're right. We're going to have to go all the way back. We can't go no further. This is where it starts. We're on the line now. I don't know why he doesn't have nothing to do with you.
At least I have another uncle. It's even better than him.
Probably like having a big brother, ain't it?
It is. I consider you a big brother.
Well, I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. The only way that we can craft an exceptional or flawless item is to go get a tier 3 thrall.
I'm so confused. My controller just was like, nah, gave up on me.
I don't even see you. I'm down here at the water.
I was on top of a rock. I thought I lagged out. You know, in my whole PlayStation career, I've had it for 2 years. Only 2 times have I let my controller die out fully. Only 2 times. This is my second time, right here. How long
I sat so close to mine. I've had a PlayStation since, well, I got my PlayStation when Dark Souls 3 come out, so not long, a couple years maybe.
I swear, it was a really good game. A lot of memories on it. I can't wait to broadcast Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I got my copy. But you know what's a ripoff is they were talking that you had to you know, get your pre-order before the end of July to get the treasure map. Well, I looked on there it was yesterday, and you can get the treasure map until August 15th. Now, they extended it.
Sure, they probably wanted everybody to buy it.
Here we go. We'll kill him. This is another one.
No,
Well, I'm in the dark.
you want me to turn the light on first?
It don't matter to me. I gotta back up though. I'm out of stamina.
I got him. Come here.
I don't think you're nowhere near him.
Was that gay? Yeah, that was gay. Oopsies.
You gonna need some help?
No, I'm good.
Alright, let's see if we can chop him up this time. Just start chopping with me here.
With my axe,
Go ahead and chop him, yeah.
they tied exotic flesh.
Did you get, okay, here, take this then. This is what we're after. Just pick this up and then you can drop it.
Okay, I got it. I'll just keep it on me. I've got 51. I'm good.
Really don't need it. It's just the boss head's all. You can put it on a trophy rack, but I
Yeah, that's
never
what I
do
wanna
spend
do.
the feats for it. You can do it if you want to keep it.
I want to keep it and put it on the wall beside my bed.
It's too big to put on the inside of the wall.
Good lord.
It's about the...
Let me jump on your head and see what's in that window. Didn't think of that. Whoopsies.
I see a fireball cauldron.
Oh, I'm about to
A
get
door.
inside. I'm inside.
How'd you get in?
That's locked. It's also locked. 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 Locked.
Yeah, he's smart. Oh, there's a bunch of iron.
Hey man, take it all.
I'm gonna repair my weapons while I'm here.
Hey man, it's finding keepers. He should have realized. I don't know if he's dumb or something, but who leaves stuff like that? Maybe he isn't dumb. I don't see anything else. All of his
If you give me your Conan sword real quick, I'll repair it for you.
Where are you?
I'm still inside with you.
Oh. Here. Well, I don't need repairing. It's full.
I don't know why I can't repair it.
Do we need any of this iron?
No.
Do we need any of this iron stone?
Oh, I guess because it's still on you. That's why I can't repair it. I don't want none of this stuff. We have to carry it. Nothing worth carrying out of here.
I'll keep the iron on me. I'm not even full.
Yeah, if you want to, you can keep a stack. It don't matter. Jump
I got
over
2
here.
stacks. Poor guy.
Always pushing that wheel. I think there's an NPC village on top of this hill here. A couple of them, in fact.
Remember that song? I remember that day when you said you were singing that song, and this kid asked you something, and you said that I introduced you to the song, and it was embarrassing.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
What's it called? It's like, it was that fat lady that kept on singing that song.
Where was we at?
We were at home watching it.
Oh,
2
it's
summers
all
ago.
about the...
Yeah, all
all
that
about
race.
the... Yeah.
I can't believe that.
And what supposedly embarrassed me?
You know what embarrassed me? You said that you heard it from me, which wasn't really true.
Oh.
I guess it was, but I mean.
Let's go back this way. I don't
like
want to
the
go to that
song.
village. Let's keep walking this way.
It's all about that base. About that base. Oh, it's
no booty or something. It's got. I'm bringing booty back or something like that.
2 trailer park girls went around the outside. Around the outside. Isn't that how it goes?
Now, I would like to see what 2 trailer park girls going around the outside looks like. I would like to see that. I guess they're going around the outside of their trailer. I don't know.
2 trailer park girls went around the outside. Around the outside. That's pretty catchy. What songs have you been listening to lately?
I listened to on Spotify. I listened to some stuff. I was listening to what is his name? You know who I'm talking about. It's got Party Like a Rock Star.
What?
What's his name?
Malone?
Yeah, Post Malone. I listened to a couple of his albums on Spotify.
You listening to any rock lately, or?
Oh, every day, classic rock every day.
Like, have you been listening to Queen or AC/DC?
I listened to a set. It's a playlist of. Do you think you can get in?
He's progressed a little bit in the bass. Not a lot, just a little.
Pretty cool bass.
Yeah.
I think we can outbuild him.
Sure. But once we get up north, I guess, wherever you want to go. I'd like to build in a snow biome, but there's not going to be many people there to bother us.
We can build in the snow biome, you're right. We just need to get some armor to be able to handle it up there. I think this reptile armor... No, I'm wrong. Let me get on the other side of this gate. Let me take a look for just a second. I forgot the names of the armor sets. We need...
You know, I'll never get over the fact that Grandpa likes to wear Jordans.
Yeah, you got a nice pair of black Jordans. I forgot which ones I bought him, but they're nice.
The red and black ones. He wears them a lot. I asked him about it, and I said, Grandpa, you look pretty cool with them Jordans on. He says, cooler than you. Probably
Sounds like
true.
it.
I don't really wear Jordans. I don't really like them, to be honest.
We need the Chimerian set. We're close to getting it.
Man,
we need to get it level 40. We're 10 levels away.
Look where home is. We're so far away from home, it's not even funny.
I know. We don't even need to be up here on this bridge. We need to try to go back this way. I mean, we can go in the cold. It ain't like gonna kill us, but it just eats away at your health. It's kind of annoying, though.
I still have 2 people watching me. On the line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm sticking around.
Well, if they're wondering what the hell we're doing, you can tell them that we're just out scouting for a new base location in the Highlands.
You have that thing on where people can hear your voice, right? Like the party chat thing. So
I think mine is.
So they don't think I'm talking to myself like a complete idiot.
Well, they can see you're playing with somebody, so I don't think they think you're crazy. That's an NPC village over there. That's where a lot of good thralls are at. Not as good as in the Mounds of the Dead, but it's still a good place to get them.
I was about to say, it must have took a lot of balls to build.
Let's see. Try to figure out where we're at real quick here. Yeah, let's keep
I have
progressing. We'll go
unspent
down.
points. What do you think I should spend it on?
For attributes or feats?
Attributes.
What do you... Tell me what your build looks like so far.
I have 9 in strength, 0 in agility, 0 in vitality, 0 in accuracy, 0 in grit, 20 in encumbrance, and 0 in survival.
If I was you, I would split it up between strength and vitality right now. I'm down under the hill.
Where do you want me to put it?
I would put it in... I'd split it up between... Well, let's look at it again. Here, hold on. You need to try to get to level 20 strength, but you also need some vitality, because you ain't got a thing. That's why you're dying so quick.
So what should I... How many... I have... What do you think I should put more in? Strength or agility? Vitality.
Strength. I'd try to get to the second tier in strength, but don't use all of it up. Try to get some vitality. At least get the first tier, first perk.
I only have 13 more points. I think I'll put the rest of them in vitality. Should I?
Probably be smart. Yeah, your encumbrance is way too high. 17 encumbrance is about plenty. That's enough even for end game. But you can drink a potion and later on.
I'm gonna put the rest in strength. I only have 2 left. No, I'll put it in vitality. Okay, I'm out. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm looking for you too. Where did you go?
I'm kind of behind a rock.
Oh, I see. Right here I am.
We look like little tiny creatures, don't we?
I usually play a female, so I'm
like
kind of digging the male version of this. What do you think about building up on that knoll?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Let's go check it out. Do I have any building pieces on me? Wait a minute. I need to fry this meat up real quick.
We haven't heard in a long time. Get dunked on.
Oh yeah, Krispy Kreme. Or not Krispy Kreme. He changed his name to something else. What is his name?
Didn't he get sued or something for having his name as Krispy Kreme?
I believe the way that went was they threatened to sue him and he had to change it. It's not that great of a place. Not that good here. But we do need to make a campfire real quick. Need 5 and 5. 5 branches and 5 rocks.
You better run. Outrun my gun. Have you heard that one in a while?
Been a while. I saw them guys in concert. That's not what I'm looking for. Need 5 rock now.
You heard Riptide in a while?
Was it Vance? What's his name?
Vance Joy, I think. Yeah.
Saw Filter one time. Met the drummer from Filter after the concert.
You kind of lagged, and I don't know where you are now. I swear this always happens. Anyway.
Right here I am. Let me cook this meat up real quick. You should have meat on you too. Throw it in this fire pit right here, this little campfire.
If I ever got to go to a concert, I'd like to see AC/DC.
We'll do it. You get just a little older. Still a little too small to go. You get about 16.
16? Come on, give me a little bit of break here. What about 14?
Well, you gonna be 12 this December?
Yeah.
Might go when you get 13.
Okay, there we go.
Find something. I hope you guys will still be playing music.
Starting to get a little bit more reasonable. 16, that's a little bit too far off.
Took your sister to one a couple years ago.
I don't know. I remember. Tell me about that story about how they used you. You asked for a little bit of money, and those kids told on you.
Do what now?
Remember at the gas station a couple of weeks ago when I was in Virginia? you told me about Roos kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
when we was out in the Camaro?
Yeah.
That happens all the time. People gawk at that car all the time. I ignore it now.
No, I'm
and
talking
then come
about
over and,
Roos kids. Remember that one time you asked Katie for a little bit of money? And she went and told on you?
well, we was in Indian Trail when that happened, but we went out. That's when I had that old Ford Mustang. It was a 90 Ford Mustang. She wanted to go riding around and go learn how to drive a stick. She never drove a stick before, so we went. I left my wallet laying at the house, and we was out riding around, and she was going to get something to drink, so we stopped at the gas station, and we went in and got what we were going to get, and I went to get my wallet out of my pocket, and I realized I left it at home, and I asked her if she would loan me about $2 so I could get a bottle of Coke.
$2.
Yeah, $2. And she went through the door. When we got home, she went through the door, and she told her mommy that I took money off of her. That's about how selfish of a person that she is. Took her out riding around in my car, my gas, teach her how to drive a clutch, and then she bought me a drink long enough that we could get home. I could give her cash back, and she told her mother I took money off of her. Oh God, gather all this up. I didn't realize what we were standing near. This is leaving agent. We need this.
Give me a second.
Leaving agent, I think is how you pronounce that. Need to mark this on the map because we're going to need this for alchemist paste later on in the game. I wasn't even paying attention.
Alright, I'm back.
Let me put down a marker real quick. I don't know why on PlayStation it won't let you bring up. Oh, there we go.
We need to get our way back home, don't we?
What just happened? I get ready to say my game crashed, but it didn't. Why won't it let me do nothing? If I could just get the word agent in there, I would be satisfied.
What are you doing? Are you
I am
watching?
trying to make a map stamp here so that we can find this agent again. It makes alchemist paste. Take just a minute. Let me. I miss this game on PC a lot.
Do you have any more stories? Anything that comes to mind that you think is pretty good? Since we're traveling here.
Well, I can tell you what happened to me on Saturday while I was here at the house. I was studying some biochemistry. I'm getting ready to take an exam. And I was surfing the internet, was looking for some videos on YouTube, was looking for Khan Academy, and all of a sudden this website just pops up and it tells me that my computer is locked. And it looks like a Microsoft website. And I know that Microsoft doesn't contact you, and they definitely don't contact you through a website or whatever. So just for shits and giggles, I decided to dial it just to see what was going on. So I used my work phone, and right here I am. This gentleman answers the phone, and he has a real thick Indian accent, and he goes on to tell me that his name is Michael Hall. Now, how American is that? That is a white, middle-class suburb name if I've ever heard it. But anyways, he tells me that his name is Michael Hall, and that my computer has to be scrubbed, more or less, that it's going to be locked up from Microsoft to keep from damaging like their internal network. And I'm thinking, you know, this is a scam. So I let him go on, and he then he gets to the point where he's like, I want to use like this thing called Team Viewer where he can take control of my computer. And I was playing it up like, you know, I was going to let him do this and everything. So he sends me the program to accept the invitation, and I went slap off on him. I told him, I said, you must really think I'm ignorant that I'm going to allow you to put a Trojan virus in my computer and then you turn around and charge me to fix it. I said, how stupid do you think I am? And he's like, oh no, that's not what I'm doing, nothing of that kind of effect. And I just went on and, you know, told him that he was stupid and that if people fell for that, I felt bad for them.
You know, you
and
should
then
have
he's
tried
like,
to get him.
well, if he got on my computer, then he could inject the virus in it. It's brand new. I just unboxed it on Friday.
You should have tried to see how long he'll stay in the call with you, and you just making up excuses left, right, and center.
Oh, he got his supervisor. So this other dude gets on the phone, and he goes on to explain to me about that I had to, you know, do this now, and if I didn't, Microsoft was going to lock my computer up. And I said, I told him. Those are dragons. That's dragon heads. We'll fight them shortly. Well, as we level up. But anyways, to make a really long story short, he told me that I had to do this now or my computer was going to get locked up. And he wanted $200 to fix my computer. I told him, I said, I might look stupid, but I said, I've heard about you people. I've read the websites that Microsoft has put out that I've known telephone numbers and company names. I said, this one will definitely go. And I said, if you ever call me again, I said, I will report you to the FBI. And I said, you can change your phone number, but I said, at least they'll know there's another case of it. And he was just kept on telling me that I was making a huge mistake and that I needed to listen to him, and kept going back to the money and want me to pay him $200 to fix my computer. Well, on Sunday, I was getting ready to take a quiz, and they called my phone again, and they asked me why I called their phone and what was I needing. I told him, I said, man, you just called my phone. He said, no, you called us. What do you need? And I said, I don't need anything. I said, I told you if you ever called me again, I'm going to report you to the FBI. Oh, you don't need to do that. No need for that. I said, it's too late. I'm going to open up a case on you now with it. And he slammed the phone down. So you know that it's a scam when that happens. If it would have been Microsoft, they would have been like, look, if you don't feel comfortable, here's a phone number. Call it back, verify it, and then we'll go from there. But Microsoft's like the IRS. They're not going to call you. You have to call them.
My short little lifetime, I don't have that many stories. I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about. Any one of these little peaks right here would be an ideal place to put a small base to drag thralls around with.
We're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start heading home. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get off here. I don't have a TV in my room, so I can't like stay up all night. If they come downstairs, it'll be over. Trying to like head back here. You don't mind?
Did that? Well, yeah, we're headed that way now. You figure they wouldn't say nothing to you until you went back to school. You go back to school next Tuesday?
Man, I swear, dude, staying up. Tyler, you better go to bed. It's 1 a.m. Go to bed. What? I don't understand. They think that staying up is the worst thing. Well, my dad doesn't. He stays up to about 3 a.m. My mom said, man, if it goes past 12, man, she has to hit the sack. She'll go all full-on rage mode.
Full-on rage mode, how about that?
Like a Dark Souls NPC, you know how bad they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's even worse, 10 times worse than that.
Like an invader who's been beat 3 times before. Well, the only way that we can actually get home is either 1, pull the bracelet off, or 2, we have to walk all the way back around.
What do you want to do? I don't mind. I can finish. We can walk or pull the bracelet and whatever you want to do.
This bottom tunnel down here, somebody has it sealed up, so the only way we can really get back is to go the way we came. Let me check the map again, make sure I know where I'm at. We're not far. Let's just keep going around. We're not too far. We're just making a big circle.
On the road again. On the road again.
If we run, it'll go a little quicker. I need a drink of water.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get something to drink here. Like in the light.
Don't tell me that I dropped my water skin.
I have
No, I
some
got it.
extra
I got
water.
it.
If you need some, I've got extra water on me.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm ready.
Which one of those places we went to do you want to build on?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of choices. I'll leave it up to you. To be honest, I'd rather get in a less population area.
The only way we're going to be able to do that is to level up further to get cold weather. Now, if we go ahead and level up your altar of your Amir, we can get cold weather stuff. That shouldn't take too long.
I have a question for you. Do you think, since Playground has came out, did you think you'll ever try Fortnite again, or are you completely done with it?
Oh no, I'll still play it. I'll play it again with you. I haven't played in a long time.
I know, but there's Playground minutes. I mean Playground, and you know how many minutes you get? You get a full
How long?
hour. And then
Can you log?
And then when you're done
Go
with
ahead.
it, like when the game ends, you can do it again. Another hour. Like you can do it unlimited. For how long you
That's
want
what I need to do. I just need to be able to build under pressure. That's the thing I never got really good at.
I did Builder Pro because Combat Pro I can't build. It's impossible. I use Builder Pro. Builder Pro. Anyways, you press 2 triggers and it does a ramp and a wall, and that's how I usually kill people now. Doing Combat Pro, you have to switch with your bumpers, and it really is hard. So I went over to Builder Pro, and I can do a lot more stuff now. I'm starting to get better with my building. Usually I get 3 or 4 kills a game sometimes. Sometimes I only get 2 if I land somewhere with less population, but
You still got to tilt it a lot?
I don't go to Tilted that much. Only in duos. That's how I met a lot of my friends.
Yeah, I can be the first one to admit it. I just never could do much good at Fortnite. I could get kills, but I couldn't build enough at the end game to be able to play with those guys that are good.
Remember back
We need to
in the day,
avoid that snake. We don't want to deal with him.
When people didn't really build a lot, if you remember back then.
Yeah, back like season 2.
Yeah, you would run up on people and nobody would really build. Season 5, just about everybody builds.
That's what I'm saying.
You used to be able to run upon each other. Everybody would just be jumping around, like playing Ring Around the Rosie, trying to kill each other. It'd be funny. Nobody knew how to build.
It just shows how the game's evolved. So we're going to end up having to fight these snakes unless we go high.
I'm happy that you got the season 2 pass. You got those skins. You'll always be able to brag to people.
I don't remember all the ones that I've got. I got a few skins from the old days.
Oh God! Look beside of us.
Oh, Rock Nose. That's a miniature boss there. The big version of him somewhere back towards where we was at. We mined that brimstone up. We're not far now. This is the den directly in front of us.
When we get back home, what else do we have to do?
Need to go get a tier 3. Need a T3 armor or a tier 3 blacksmith.
Yeah, we'll do that. I just don't want to be out here too long, because if I have to go, I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and you be all the way home trying to guide me home. I don't know where I'm going.
Well, you can always cheese it and pull the bracelet off. This server, you keep all your stuff on death, but we're not far now.
The best thing is, man, remember about a week ago. It's been a week, right? I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm pretty good at the game.
Yeah, you're crafting and gathering stuff and combating. You killed the first boss earlier, the Abyssal Remnant.
I wish I would have live streamed that. I'd probably get a load of views. A kid kills a boss first time, Connan PS4. Remember
Could have, for sure.
Remember when I was 9 years old playing Dark Souls? I used to think everybody would look down on me playing Dark Souls because I'm so young. I was so young, at least back then.
I didn't think they would look down on you. I'm just saying they wouldn't really want to play with you if they heard your kid voice.
Yeah, you've always been right beside me.
I was playing Tecmo Super Bowl when you was 5 years old.
Techno Super Bowl. Alright, there's a YouTube video, I don't think about 7 years ago, of him just running around in circles going from end zone to end zone. I think it was about
Crap, did you?
7 minutes.
Oh man, I want to run away from this snake. I can't. If we get bit by him, I might be able to outrun him.
I didn't do anything, I've just been following you the whole time.
I know you
He's
didn't.
right
It's
on
my
top
fault.
He's right on top
My
of your
God,
belly.
they're everywhere. I'm gonna have to fight him because if I don't, I gotta try to figure out where we are here. I got him. Let's see, we need to go towards this bridge over here. Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm poisoned. Crap.
Are you
I
gonna
hope I don't die. I don't know how long the poison effect will last. Nope,
wanna
it's
pull the
already gone.
bracelet?
No, there's no point in doing that. We're almost home.
I got one
You
after
need to
me.
go.
I got one after me. I'm gonna fight him.
You aim where you look. That's the worst part of this game if you're locked on something.
I bet
Get
we're the
poisoned.
only 2 people on this server. Let me look. No? There's 2 people playing. No. Yeah, we're the only ones playing. I'm not mistaken.
I don't know why more people don't play this game. I guess they're playing
Probably 'cause
PvP
it's so
servers.
new.
Well, it came out in May, so I guess people's over the hype. We'll definitely play a PvP server here. We'll start a little series on that, but I wanted you to try to figure out how to do everything before you had to worry about people chopping your head off left and right. Most of the people on the PvP servers have been playing for a long time. They've got really good equipment. They can one-shot you most of the time. That gets old, especially when
Do
you
you
lose
have-
everything and they loot it.
Do you have an account on a PvP server?
Not on PlayStation.
We can crossplay if I'm not mistaken.
Now that would be something to look into. If it's like Epic Games where you can play PlayStation 4 and PC on Fortnite.
I don't know why Xbox and PS4 have a little thing, but they just will not allow crossplay. Have you ever noticed that?
I know,
hate
they've
each
been
other.
on to them. They've been on to them. Microsoft's been on to them too to try to cross-play. I don't know why they want to not do that. It would be a lot bigger player base
They've
of
made
all
so
games.
much money they could probably buy everything they wanted.
Let's go ahead and take him out.
Oh, don't touch me. Ooh.
I cannot get close to him. So my point was, you've got this Amir religion that's up here on the hill. We'll have to figure out how to get that armor set. I know you have to upgrade the altar or whatever, but I'm not going to spend 50 points to unlock it.
Look at home.
And we were up there where I could get the Amir religion, but still need cold weather stuff.
I'm gonna see if I can do something here. Why can I not place? Why can't I place this elk head? King of the elk king.
Because it's not a trophy yet, it's just a head. You have to have the feet where you actually, at the artisan's table, make it into a trophy. You have to look down through your feet and find that trophy for it. Give me a minute and I'll find it.
Oh, there it is.
Give me just a minute, I'll be right back.
I don't think I can unlock it.
Sure you can, it's under your feet menu. It's under, I think it's, let me open mine up, I'll look. The thing we're looking for, I don't remember if it's under survivalist or not. I can't keep up with where they're all at. It's how you make the heads. It's under the decoration tab. It's called Apprentice Taxidermist. And yes, you can. You can, but you have to find the one that has the boss heads underneath it, and I don't think it's unlocked. No, the elk trophy, the elk king trophy is not till 41, so you're supposed to be in the high grounds by level 40, and we're still a little early getting up there, but we could go.
I'm gonna this iron that I carried all the way over here.
You stole the old boy's iron?
He's probably the one that stole ours.
Yeah, that was stupid of me. I forgot we were on a PvE conflicts, what it's called. People can raid your unlocked chests and stuff. If you're just on any other PvE server, they can't even get in your stuff at all. But I forgot what we were doing. They didn't get much. Well, they get some iron and some coal and some leather. Stuff that's easy to replace. What happened?
Silk. What does silk do?
We could go get an armor set to use for that. It's called the Relic Hunter. It's over in the Set Village, Set City. It's pretty cool.
I wonder if I made myself like a little house. You think I should do that? I have a lot of rock. I can probably get a lot of rock. Make myself a little house on top of the hill or something. So we have.
Well, yeah, if you want to.
So we have a little bit more space.
I can even help you build something if you want to, or you can build onto this one. You don't have to go nowhere. We can knock the wall out right here and put a door and go to the right.
Okay.
Let's take a look at what we've got right here, and then you can just connect your stuff to mine, and it'll all be. Come over here on the right hand side where this face, this cliff face is at.
I'm getting stone.
Well, when you get a second. I think I've even got some building supplies up here in the front in one of these chests that we can just look and see what it would look like. Yeah. We'll go ahead and make a door, and we got some walls and some ceiling. We'll just take a look and see what all we got
here. I know it's getting a
here.
little bit crowded. You've got to admit it's getting a little crowded.
Yeah, but there's nobody else I'd rather be crowded with but you. You can't take your chest with you, though.
I know. I'll have to destroy it.
You don't have to destroy it, just leave it sitting there. We use it for something else. You can never have too many chests. Ever.
Alright, so where do you want me to build off of?
Well, that's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna come inside here real quick. Go ahead and knock this wall down right here and put a...
This one?
I got it, yeah. Hang on one second. Let me go ahead and put this up.
We're gonna have to build something quick, so if anybody gets on, they can come for us.
Well, if you'll stand out of the way, I'm gonna put a door facing in right now. Alright, now we got it secured. Go ahead, go out the door, I'll follow you. Sure, we got a hot ball in here, I hope. Oh, I love hot balls.
Looks like everybody got bored.
I like the cinnamon. Okay,
Everybody.
so you need a stone foundation. I'm overcumbered because I got all these walls on me. And ceiling tiles.
For watching us, which is good. We had 3 viewers like the whole part of our stream, which is pretty fun for me at least.
What happened, you say?
Everybody left, but anyways, they all stuck around for most of the stream, which makes me feel okay. I mean,
yeah, if you talk, people will hang out.
So, what do you want me to make? Some stone foundations?
You got a pickaxe on you still?
Yeah. Done.
Come over here and gather some rocks. Beat up rocks and beat up some trees. You need more rock than you do trees, but yeah, go ahead and use your pickaxe so we'll get the bark. Use your pickaxe on the tree so we get bark. And I'll help you. So that's probably going to be enough trees for now. You need more rock. Ooh, you got a spider on you. I got him.
I'm over encumbered.
Well, I am too, so it's just part of it. You'll just have to...
How much stone do I've got on me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks.
You're going to need all of it. Just keep it. We'll just roll back and forth to get up there. Might as well take these with us. We're already heavy.
Looks like you're excited to see me leave the house. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking.
That'd be alright. We give a little bit more room for stuff.
My part of my little house, my little like room, I can store some stuff that doesn't need to be stored. Oh,
you got... Well, so how you repair it, you hold the L1 button down, you highlight the tool that's broke, and then you hit the triangle button and it'll repair it.
Alright, it's repairing. I don't know, last time it wouldn't let me repair it for some reason. It was weird.
You may not have had materials on you.
No, you gave me steel. You gave me, what's it called? Iron.
Oh, well, it could have been a glitch. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. I'll help you build this, but what we need to do is get all your equipment over there. You need an armor's bench. You need some places where you can melt down your own rock and iron. You need a...
Big, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be the whole side of the building, and then how far over you want it to be.
See how much.
Do you want it round?
No,
do you want it to be?
Like
do you want it round or square?
Square. How many stacks do you have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I
have 6 stacks of rocks on me. You'll have enough to do something here. Do you want it round or do you want it to be? Okay, well, that'd be a lot easier. So just bring it out 5 blocks.
Can you help me?
Come off. Alright, so go under your menu and go down to the foundation. It's called Sandstone Foundation. It looks like a rectangle. It should be beside of a wall with a window in it and a door frame.
Okay, how many do you want me to make of it?
Craft you 10 to start with, just to see what you look like. I'm crafting 10 along with you, and we'll help you place it so it won't take us long. I've got walls made already, or most walls. I don't know I got all the walls, but I got a lot of walls on me. So let me place the first one right here, and then I'll let you build. Just place it right here like that.
Just go how many across?
I'd go, well, let me see how many mine was. I can't even remember. Let me count it before you get carried away here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mine's 7 wide.
Can you help me get this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna have barely enough room to fit it.
So you've already got 2 laid. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far as you want to go now. You just want to start filling it in behind there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 all right.
Well, do you want it to be the whole side of my building, or do you want it just to be shorter?
Whole side of the building.
Then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here will be 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe you need 8. Let me put one down right here before you get too far ahead of us. Yeah. It's going to be buried under the ground, but that's okay.
I'll start building along here if you don't mind. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go this way. I'll keep going this way. I'll help you out over here.
I hope it doesn't do that glitch like on your other thing. Whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, why can't I put something right there?
Oh, it's because mine, I built there. I'll take the door up. If I take the door up, it'll... Now, place one in there. You're gonna have to, it's gonna be... I don't know how this is gonna work out, Tyler. It's so far under the ground, it won't let me lay another piece right here.
Is that right?
You may have to make it shorter than the whole side of the building to get across here. I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to have to try to play it out and look, because we can't get foundation under the ground, and if you take it up to where it's even, then it's going to look funny. Just keep going out this way.
Can't you? I'm going to do this side over here. I don't know what we're doing.
Filling the floor in, look.
I need more. Sorry. I'll get another 10.
You may only be able to make it so big so that you can put walls around it, Ty. We may not be able to go out real far. We can right here. It may only be this big. Just see if you can make it even across right here. That's still not bad. It's still good sized. See if you can put 2 more in there. See if you can put the other 2 in. If it'll let you. 1 more right there. It won't snap.
It won't snap.
It won't snap right here where I'm standing.
No, can you do it? I can't get it.
I don't have enough resources, so I think what you'll end up doing is just having one this big right here. This will be your back wall. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
And then I'll have a door right here. This can be like a little storage room. Have you ever thought about that? A little storage room. It'll just be this big
for now, which it'll do you. So let's take these foundations up right here.
Do this door right here, little storage room right here. Does it not work like that?
Well, yeah, you can do that. Well, let's take these up because there's no way that I can put a foundation down to make it look better. Here, place your rocks. I'm gonna give you the walls, and you can just make sure that it says facing out, and you want it in that place. You understand?
Are we gonna cut back right here and go like this, like that?
Pick up these walls right here.
Can you do this? Like, help me right here.
Do you want to do it? Do you want it to look like that, or do you want it to be straight?
I want it to look like this. I would like to have like a little storage room in the back here. I want to put some.
All right, so put those walls in your radial.
Okay.
Come on the inside with me, so it'll be right. Now, put the walls out, so like you did the brick. I mean the foundations. Just make sure that it says facing out with you on the inside of the house. You want the wall to say facing out.
Can I put a wall right there?
Yeah.
Is that right?
You want them all to look just like that. Yep. Now bring one right here. Yep. And one right there. Just keep following around. It's easy. Alright, you got that finished. Now come down here and start right here and bring them all the way down through here.
A little slow. Oops.
Mm-hmm. Be sure you go out. There you go. You may not have enough walls. We may have to make more, but that's okay. We'll put you a door in too. Don't worry about that. Where do you want a door at? About right here? Don't put one right there because we're going to have a door and some steps, so leave that one open for now. Let me put this door back so nobody don't come in and rob us real quick here. So you need to make you a door frame right there. You go under your inventory and over to the right and go down to the door frame and make one of those.
What do I put? Do I put it over here?
No, your door frame will be right here.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put like a little door here. Right here in a wall.
You want a door on this side too?
No, I want a door right here for my storage room. There's gonna be a door right here. No, right here and a wall. And it's gonna have all my little bit of chests in here.
That's a little more trickier. We'll first put you up a door right here, and then we'll worry about this interior. We're gonna have to go gather more supplies anyways to make stuff with. Yeah, you're done good. Now let's go back. And you're gonna have to have a set of steps too. I'll make you a set of steps. That way you don't have to waste your points on the feet, unless you want to. You can do that if you want it.
I'll let you do it.
I think I got enough on me right now to make you a set of steps. Let me try. I do. I'm gonna craft you a set of steps. Put them in place. Just start. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got several hundred rock right here.
Oh, what are we doing? I've got a couple of hundred. I've got a little
you
bit
need
of
wood and
too.
rock. Okay. Well, you need enough to finish. You got to put ceiling in too. So just keep gathering. I'm coming.
I mean, it doesn't look all that good now since I added that, but hopefully you don't mind too much.
Don't bother me at all. I'm glad you got your own place. You need to learn how to craft, so you need a place to craft. Alright, so you need to make you some more of these walls, but you need to pay attention right here, and you want them to face out.
I'm gonna make one
So
wall.
I'd put me a wall right here, come off of this one and put me a wall right here and come down to about where you're standing. Put you a wall right here. Yeah, I'll put you a wall right here. Where I'm at. Put you a wall in right there.
Hold on. Okay, I've got a sandstone wall. What do you want me to do with this?
Put you a wall in right here. Come off of this one and just put you a wall out to right there. You're just going to put 2 walls in. One, no. No, not there, honey. Right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's easier to show you than to tell you because it's... Tear that wall down.
How do I do that?
You go up to it and you hold the square button down until it brings up a menu and then you destroy it. Now, let me build 2 of these walls. I'll place them out and then you can put your doorway there. Alright, move. Now, let me move this. Or, if you would rather have the door in the middle of it, we can take that one back out and put you a doorway. You can either have a door on right here or right here.
I'm putting a door right here.
Well, you want to put the door here, where the hole is.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a door right here. Right in this spot.
You know, just hook it off of here and connect it to the wall, just right here while I'm walking.
I'm waiting on my thingy. There. Alright. Need to switch that out. That doesn't look good. It's mixed. The words are not that good. Does that mean it's good? It's flipped. The words are flipped. Do I place it?
Have you got it placed right here where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and put it in. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Okay.
You gonna put a door on it?
I am.
You probably have to have the supplies to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting your ceiling in.
I don't have a door. I don't see it.
You have to craft it.
Where is my door? Door, where are you? I don't see it. Huh.
Should be down towards the bottom.
I have a sandstone door frame, but I have not found where my door is. Do you mind putting it down?
I have to go get the stuff to do it with. I don't have twine. You have to let me go get it.
After
And I need some wood.
I'm done decorating. I'm going to bed. It's 4 a.m. My parents.
Well, I'm not going to decorate it because then you won't like where I place stuff. But I can help you craft it real quick so it won't take so long.
Yeah. I'm gonna move my bed. I'm gonna get my bed.
Yeah, just leave that chest there. You can take all the contents out of it, but leave that chest. We'll use it. Alright, so let me I've got 12 more of these now. I'm putting them down a particular way so that they match the other side, my side of it, okay? Come down here and look and you'll see what I'm talking about. Do you see how I'm running the boards?
Mm-hmm.
You want to match those up so that it'll look the same.
Where are my stuff at? I don't see. Everything's disappeared. I'll make a couple
Right,
of them.
if you'll move out of the doorway, I'll keep putting ceiling tile up.
I'm trying to make stuff. I'm trying to help you here.
We're not going to need many more ceiling tiles, so don't get carried away with them.
Can I place one? Let's see if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right. Is that right?
Nope. Look at the design on it. You can just leave it, but you see I was running them all straight. When you put it up there, you should be able to line it up with the boards behind your head there, and it'll make the same pattern.
That's right. Is that right? That's right.
Yep. Well, it's close enough. I need to pull the trigger one more time to make it match, but it's alright. It's close enough. If you stand in front of them, you can see where they are. Don't tear it out. Just leave it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not that much of a perfectionist. Probably going to need about 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got 5 more.
We need 16 more. We'll go ahead and put them up. You got 5, so we need 9. Need enough materials out here to make 9 more. If I had some more wood, I wouldn't have to go nowhere. I know where wood's at. I'll make 9 more and I'll let you put them up.
No, that's not right. More difficult than I thought it was, huh?
Well, like I said, if you stand underneath it and look and match the yellow up with what's already there, it's a little easier. It ain't that big of a deal. I just always try to match stuff up so it don't look so...
That might be good. I'm not sure. Yeah, does that look okay? No, I messed it up. Man,
Yeah.
I'm not good at this.
Looks pretty good. That one's not right, but...
To me.
Do you know that you can take the triggers and flip stuff?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I need to craft some stuff, don't I?
I think I've got all of your... let me go ahead and put the rest of these ceiling tiles in real quick. It won't take but a minute. And then we'll craft up your equipment.
So now we won't have to be in the same room everywhere. Won't be crowding up at every spot. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be a little sad not being in the same room as you, but hey.
Well, we're going to take that door separating the two places off. There's no point in having the door to have to open to come over here when it's sealed up. So I need 1 more. You got 1 more?
I do. I'll drop it.
Well, you can put it up. Just put it up. Don't matter how you put it up.
Okay. I'm dropping it anyways here.
Where'd you drop it?
Should be right on top of you. Right there. Behind you.
Oh, okay.
I like my little storage unit here. That looks pretty dope. I guess it's just me that thinks it's dope because I have a little spot there for chests.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just concentrating. I wasn't really paying
I can
attention to what you
put-
said.
1, 2, 3. I can put about 3 chests in there. If I take that door off, I can put about 4, 5.
I'm gonna have to go get you some torches real quick. I'm taking this off. This doesn't need to be here. Go make you some torches. I forgot what I need to make torches with. Oh, I need coal.
I need to find out how to make me a door. I haven't found the building tool to make a door.
I mean, you can put a door up, but I don't see no point in it.
There it is. I need some twine. Go up here.
Here, just take this door, and that way you don't have to make one. If you'll come over here, I'll drop it to you, and you can put it back on the door hinge.
No, not. I'm gonna put the one outside. The one on the, not the one inside, but the one that I'll show you, so nobody can get in. Not the one that's connecting.
Here. Take this one. I'm making torches if you're wondering what I'm doing here. I think 6 of them will be plenty.
There. Nobody can get in. So now this is open, which is good.
We don't want to spam a bunch of torches. It's hard on the game to render it when it's got a lot of torches. There's a lot more lag when you have too many. 6 will be plenty. If you had like 12 or something, it'd be way too many.
I don't need a double bed. Do I need to make a double bed?
No, I just make the one that you've got in your inventory. I just place it. You've already made it.
Whoopsies,
Did you destroy it?
Yeah, on accident.
You can pick that stuff up.
Oh.
You're gonna have to make twine, so you'll have to get some fiber to make twine with.
I feel like we've progressed a little bit in the game here.
We've done a lot.
Especially over for an hour now. We've done more than a lot.
I'm even going to put one inside your little storage room so you can see it. See inside.
Oh, it's 4:12. Dang, man. Time flies.
Do what?
I said it's 4:12. Time flies.
If you need to get off, you need to go on. I'm not going to bed till 7. That's when I go to bed.
Alright, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you tomorrow.